When I was in my 20s, I had the opportunity to interview Edward Albee. And I asked him, what's your process of writing plays? And he was quite a wily cat, Edward Albee. And he said that he had the whole play thought through in his head so that when he sat down to write it, it was merely typing because it all existed fully formed in his head. Maybe that's the case. I do a lot of it happens, a lot of my creative process happens while I'm writing, and I will reject drafts and put drafts aside and come back to them, and I call it sandpapering. It can sometimes take me a long time to generate a final draft, but a first draft should come out pretty quickly because even though nobody likes to be told writing is rewriting, when you are actually a writer, writing is all rewriting. And it's bliss. The rewriting part is actually bliss. I'm Doug Cooney. My play, The Final Tour, is being done as part of the 10-Minute Play Festival. And if you want to learn more about me, my work, and the play, The Final Tour, watch this video. The Final Tour is actually a full-length play, and the Madre Playhouse is doing a 10-minute excerpt from one of the scenes. I started this play a long time ago, and I grew up playing classical piano from the age of 7 until about 18. And one of my heroes was Vladimir Horowitz. So apart from listening to his albums and listening to his music, I started to become more and more fascinated with his life. And he had a very complicated, tormented life. He is a representative of a degree of virtuosity and genius that we don't commonly see in the world anymore. And it was a degree of genius that required a lot of sacrifice on the part of his own personal life, but also the life of his family around him. And I don't know, I was beguiled by that, and I chose to start writing about his relationship with his wife. And in the play, they are the product of many different languages, English being the last one of them. So I have them speaking English, but it's an English that's slightly fractured and poeticized by the influence of Russian, Italian, French, Czech. It's all in there somehow. I think the family that houses a virtuoso, that houses a genius of the degree that Vladimir Horowitz was in his lifetime, I think the family sacrifices a lot of personal happiness to support that genius. They can't have a typical family. And in this scene from Final Tour, I would want audiences to get a sense of the degree of sacrifice that contributes to artistic genius in our lives. This theater festival is crucial for theater because theater artists will all tell you, we've been hearing it for decades, that theater is dead, or that theater is in peril, or that people won't go to theater. And in this crazy chapter of global history that we're in, when we're not even allowed to share the same room, theater still finds its way of surviving. And I think it's that seed of theater, keeping that seed safe and durable, that ensures that theater will endure beyond this chapter that we're in, as made manifest by this festival. I think the reason why people must see the Final Tour in this festival is because what defines small theater in LA are not the young upstart theaters that happen in the new energy that comes to Los Angeles and finds expression in small theaters, but it's also seasoned elder actors who are also committed to small theater. And in Final Tour, you get to see Angie Bird and Larry Eisenberg performing alongside Kurt Kanazawa. And they bring a lifetime of theater experience to these roles. So you'd be able to see really seasoned theater folk alongside all of the new, younger, more experimental theater pieces that are being done. if you enjoyed this teaser about the final tour, I'd encourage you to do two things. One of them would be to Google Vladimir Horowitz and listen to some of his music. It's extraordinary. And the second thing is to go to the festival website, click on the link, and check out the play. It's 10 minutes long, and you're going to have a great time. It's funny, it's smart, and you'll see some great acting.